Hello everyone, we hope you're doing well. We wanted to tell you about our trip through BC and our stop at two different locations. The first place we stayed was the Cranbrook KOA. It's an awesome location. We had a really fun time there, right by the river. And the second location was in Tsawwassen, close to the ferries before crossing into the island later on. But yeah, we're going to include all that in this one video for you.
Eat your fishies! 20 minutes left on our drive to Cranbrook. Google told us to continue straight, which was opposite to a road sign that pointed us to turn. Although Google was correct for the shortest distance, it was not the easiest route. We ended up on a dirt road with cattle gates and a very steep climb. The video does not look steep, but you can hear the engine working hard. All part of the adventure, I guess. Also, sorry for the horrible alphabet song playing in the background.
Did in Cranbrook KOA.
Yeah, the scenery there was amazing. Nice backdrop of mountains, and we backed onto a big river.
Lots of wildlife as well. We saw fish going up the stream, deer everywhere, deer literally everywhere, like coming into our grounds and stuff, and almost running us over.
Anytime you're out driving, there'd be deer, like in people's front yards.
You were guaranteed to see a deer going from town to the Cranbrook KOA. The Cranbrook KOA also has a casino attached to it, though it was closed because of COVID, so I didn't get to enjoy that much, but it's there if you want to check it out in the future.
Yeah, and there's a huge golf course that was open. And then they had an outdoor pool that we did a little bit swimming, but it ended up just getting a little bit too cool out, so we didn't do a lot of that. And it was just a very lovely KOA. We'll definitely go back to that place.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold.
Here, this will help you. Whoa.
Get that ear tucked in. Yeah, there, it's good.
Whoa, you splashing? Achoo! Achoo!
Oh, you found a feather! Should we save that for Grandpa? We were at the KOA for 2 weeks, and on the weekend we went to a museum that had refurbished some very old trains.
Yeah, we went on a little tour. Alex was a bit too hyper for the tour, but it was still pretty fun. We saw a lot of old stuff.
It was a beautiful train. It was from, oh shoot, what year was it from?
In the 30s?
The 1800s. This is like the first Trans-Canada trains that were going across. To afford being on that train was hundreds of dollars at the time, which now would be thousands of dollars
Yeah,
to be able to take this train.
It was only for people of parliament and stuff, very important people.
Anybody who had money wanted to look wealthy.
Right. But it didn't have too many cars, like it only had 10 cars limited for upper class people, and there were other trains that would be taken for, I guess, middle class and lower class.
They had covered up a lot of this woodwork and like beautiful, intricate woodwork. They had painted over it after the war to not look too snobby or
something like that, yeah. And it also went with the style then. There was like this, they showed when we had it, they showed a sample of it being the greens from like the 60s and 70s kind of era.
Yeah.
Like the teal kind of green. But yeah, then beautiful woodwork behind it, like they scraped it down and you saw all this intricate stuff.
So it was a really interesting tour to see through there.
Choo choo! It's gonna go over here and across the bridge. Choo choo! Say bye, train. Hi, train. Check.
While we were at the Cranbrook KOA, we also saw some friends of Lauren. I guess you should tell this story.
We saw a friend of mine from Nova Scotia from when I was very little. Her name was Jody, and she used to be Kobe's and my babysitter. So now she has her kids that are teenagers, and we have Alex, and it was very kind of bizarre to see us all grown up from the memories of such a young childhood.
Yeah, we had dinner with them, and it was a nice evening. They took us around their little town, which wasn't a big town, but it was definitely a town for snowboarding and skiing.
Yeah, town of Kimberley.
Kimberley,
a nice little town. And yeah, they were close to the KOA, so it was a nice way to catch up quick.
To keep Alex entertained while I was working, Lauren found a climbing place just down the road called Arc, and took Alex there a couple times, and he had a great time there.
Whoa.
I went there as well on the weekend, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's like a huge rock climbing place for older people, but for kids Alex's age, or for any kids, they had just a huge climbing gym.
Yeah.
And he had so much fun going up and down the slides, and there was like big soft paths that you could build with, and
big vlogs.
just seeing other kids and how they were climbing. He liked to watch them climb.
Yeah. So that was good. It was nice that he had something to do as well as swimming.
Tire him out a little.
Yeah. And one of the amazing things of that place is they have like a garage door that opens up, and they open it up and just let the air come in. But in that view is these beautiful mountains that are like spanning across the whole sky. It's just amazing.
Try again. Good job. Can you go under? You're silly. Uh-oh, we lost it. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, dizzy.
You like this music part? Yeah.
What are you sitting on, Alex? Can you show me? Where are they? Where are they? Did you go for a bike ride sitting on rocks? Well, that seems like a silly way to enjoy a bike ride. Hi. You need some more paint on that paintbrush.
Buff. Buff. Buff.
Oops.
People.
Mm-hmm.
People. People. People.
Oh, thank you.
Nana. Nana.
Napkin? Oh, you're gonna clean up that paint? Okay, good job. Good job. Thanks, pal. Cranbrook is pretty close to the Alberta border. So to get all the way to the Pacific Ocean side, we had to drive for 2 days. 2 long days of driving.
Yeah, 2 long days of driving, definitely. We stayed one night at a winery. What was that place called? The Eagle's Nest?
Crow's Nest.
Crow's Nest Winery and Vineyard.
So there's like a harvest host. So you can stay one night at this place. There's no hookups, but you can.
Boondock.
Yeah, and it's asked that you buy something from their shop or whatever. So we bought a bunch of wine.
We bought a box of wine. We also went for dinner there. They were having live music as well, which Alex loved. And the food was great too. I had a pizza.
Yeah, we both had pizza.
Well, yeah,
All 3 of us had pizza.
yeah, it was really good. They were very hospitable too. There was a dog, a really old dog, just laying around and just getting pets wherever we could. We are at Crow's Nest Vineyard, staying the night at a harvest host. Gonna enjoy some wine and pizza. And it sounds like we're gonna be enjoying some live music as well. We just pulled in after a 6-hour drive. Everyone's beat, but yeah, we're gonna go out for dinner and see what all that live music's about. They have really beautiful vineyards here. Here's some apples. And behind me is grapes.
Our door opened up right to
Grapes.
the vineyard.
Yeah. We could have literally just took grapes off the vine and ran away, but we were kind neighbors.
So that was after a 7-hour drive, and then the next day we had a 5-hour drive. Through these set of mountains, it was pretty steep downhills, like 10% grade,
Yeah.
and then some pretty big climbs as well. But this truck is amazing.
Black Betty is awesome, yeah, she handled it very well. Same with Betty White too. She has her own set of brakes and she had no problem going up and down the hills.
Yeah, I was nervous in the beginning, but by the end, I don't know what I was nervous about. It was a great drive and just beautiful scenery.
Yeah. One of the benefits of having the diesel truck is the engine brake, and we were definitely using that a lot going downhill. Saves on brakes, and yeah, we just start coasting downhill very slowly. You feel a bit of resistance, and everything is just smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that led us into Tsawwassen, and the reason why we went down there was for 2 reasons. One was to visit my dad. We went to his place for Thanksgiving and had a great time. This was the first time that he saw Alex, so we had a big reunion, some good food, and we parked our RV out front of his house. His house is like in a residential area, and we thought that we could just sneak it in a spot.
Sneaked in a 42-foot trailer.
Yeah, which we did for one night, and it went fine. But we had to get out the next night because parking enforcement came and told us that we had to move. So we did after our Thanksgiving dinner and came back to the Tsawwassen RV park.
Which is the sketchiest place we've been in so far.
Yeah, definitely the worst park we've been in.
And it was
high priced.
Yeah, it was so expensive. It was the most expensive park we've been to.
Yeah.
Buddy, that's so deep. That's a big puddle you found. They have a huge water park attached to it, but it was closed for the season, so I could see why the prices might be a little higher. But our slides nearly touch the slides of neighbors on either side of us, and our truck just fit to park in front of us.
Yeah.
The playground was a kind of a
Makeshift.
graveyard of broken toys. And
If you've seen Toy Story, it was Sid's backyard plus some jump climbing things that you can climb on. Yeah, it was very funny. But he had a fun time. Alex was still playing with the toys, had a great time, just doing his own thing.
there's chickens walking around, which
that was
were
different.
pretty interesting. Hi.
Go.
What? Oh, do you hear a noise? Yeah, they're building something over there.
Wheel.
Building. Yeah, they're making something.
Wheel. Wheel.
Build. It's more of a trailer park where people live there more full time. But the plus side was that it was 5 minutes away from the ferry, so
Yeah,
we had
right.
an easy transfer to get towards the ferry on driving day.
Yeah, and that ferry was pretty fun. We'll show you more about that in our next video probably. But the cats had a great time as well. I'll just say that.
And then we also had your birthday when we were in
Oh
Tsawwassen.
yeah, I grew an age.
Yeah, one more circle around the sun.
Yeah, 34. What you doing?
Happy birthday to you.
What's that?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I just did.
You got it? Good job, buddy.
Bye. Yeah. Let me see.
Here you go. Happy birthday! Surprise!
Look at this, bud. A big
We never knew that was happening today.
It smelled delicious.
So Sean's dad came out for dinner as well for that,
Yeah.
and also got Alex some early birthday presents.
Yeah. Got him a nice Vancouver jersey and some hockey sticks. Paper. That's paper. Thank you. Keep pulling. You gotta find what's inside. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, buddy. Whoa, it's a diary, man. Jersey.
Whoa!
Put a brick in it.
Uh-oh, is it a Vancouver jersey?
It is.
I don't know if we can bring that back home with us.
A lot of people.
What have you
Come here,
got?
Lay.
Wow, look at those.
Lay.
What is it? Oh, balls.
Show Daddy.
Wheel.
Do you want to help opening that?
More.
Okay, you go show Daddy. I'll help you open it.
It's a perfect fit.
Alex, let me see. You look so cute.
While we were at that Tsawwassen RV park, you guys went out to a nice playground. All
was
of
a-
wooden toys and stuff.
Yeah, Montessori-based play nook is what it was called. And she just opened it a few months ago, and it was fantastic. Yeah, everything was kind of natural toys,
Yeah.
lots of kids to play with, and
Lots of kids to get sick from too. Alex
Yeah.
got a cold, which was unfortunate, but
it was not COVID.
yeah, he had a cold for a bit, snotty nose, and everything else. He was fine in the end.
So what did she get for not seeing kids for a long time and then tossing them in with a bunch of other kids?
Yeah. dinner that we had at Dad's was a lot of fun. There was lots of food. Lauren helped make some of the meal as well because she obviously can't listen to the turkey.
Your dad made a fantastic. He pretty much made all of dinner. I made a dessert.
He even made a makeshift table for Alex to eat his stuff off. Very cute. Yeah, very handy man.
Yeah, it was a great dinner.
Yeah.
Our next video will be of our time on the island and a little bit about where we'll be staying for the winter.
So yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. And we love you all. And see you later.
Alex turned on the machine, the PlayStation, and got the Tony Hawk game started all by himself. And got pretty comfy too.
Good job. What did you get? A broom and what else is that? Oh, you can have it now. You worked really hard to get it.